activists. My name Chichin Como and then Anope. Nana Kwaba.
Yaja mini abema.
Bibi abo dear.
Ejana dum in the mumpaibo. Yetiasi.
Yedi huasi.
Bibi chomna wasi achia na buye. But she said the achia manebu.
Oh.
Achia manebu.
Dia na achia buye.
Bibi achia manebu. She say no kra no bro. The crowd you just see the concrete gu ase. Ensa from a boom manabo ebu form.
Na se yesi yesumbo de. Nti wo hwe na achia se no wasum no. Na timi agina
usum no kra nyi.
Sa ho.
Usum ni nyina no reba form.
Ya abu.
Ya usum ni nyina no reba form. Na wo hwe se ne ne ma koidi a.
Na ma na chichire ne ya.
Aye bibi minua.
Okay.
Niema nkoyi.
Se de wudi agoro wa amonyosem mu yin. Yanhwe event unfolding. Enura eba ne ani ade yi alandi na ye huhu ni ade a eto form no ye onwanwa de ati hu ni o
ne dikan mame na wase ene akonya ya odi amame se mene Ghana fo we ase afa na nyina mekasa no pay mame ma okwapeman munyina afishapa because enra na ye start ujura na ni titiru minchia adosoman ene jase amonokrom ene kropon ene obi biara oridi ujura na otwa ye wumi ye mu bi no yegusua eye ne betumi aye se ne be ya okwapeman benya ni ntamapo efra de bia mekesi wodi wu eda kubia no na una uda won anima ese utumi ye ne bi a ehun sunsuanso no da achi bi uni ho a wachi mma ene woni nanom betumi agina baabi abose adiwe enam menna ana meja so ne bai na se wo bana odi ani kasa bibiri ene bia entwa yi dia na chese you know have business being a leader na ujredu amanfo be frosoro ho worokoi wonhwe won afiri mesere se district assembly a wowo Ekwapim South, Ekwapim North, any okre, obeka unwa boom. No a street light, I will throw pediasia. Duduna in any juma. And Ninka say Duduna, not just a be a juma, so be a juma. So all of a fro popona, and can ye be any ho. It may be a chomuno, now was a people no so hang, but say I down people in sutum. And tea, Emra ye woman, our president, Odiwa konia bar, Oko pediasi lodge. Now this son no nam kwana so know why you sumi. So hu dia ene na me ka chen se mede me nam so a hu yi nti onhwe no nya biribi fa ho menua ubisa me events unfolding na some of us we knew said this is what will happen, but na ye nim say ebekono say because anye kra no ye nim say there's some mafia tactics going on in the primaries of the MPP presidential candidate.
Mafia tactics because
yes, of course. And Debia Mekesi, we have leaders and we have true leaders. Anybody can be a leader, but a true leader brings people together. A true leader doesn't separate. A true leader makes sure that always there's peace wherever he finds himself. And so if you are a leader and wherever you find yourself, Debia, where team will come any quick car, then it means say you are not a true leader. Maybe say a question be is it near Koso ewo ruling party MPP. As I say one who say one will be on my into anything that affects them will affect this nation. Into the kind of leadership style will kuramuno and no na trigger to the nation building. And I say mpempenso aye dusu as omanga ye nyina ye hu ne ekono because say wo hwe the way a wori bu oman no na wo hwe the way a nsemsem koso amanyoku nu mu ana bibia that pefesi they don't have true leaders. And I ask a simple question: who is the leader of the ruling party currently? Who is the leader? As it
stands now, they say the president.
Is he a true leader? Because question as someone make kind na my building point to be by
there's a leader and a true leader.
Yes. So is he a true leader? He's just a leader. And anybody can be a leader. Because he will just be standing there, I'm the leader, so I'm directing you, do this. But at the end of the day, no, we be say, and so be nefisa leadership no eba. A true leader doesn't separate. And if under the watch of somebody we claim is a true leader, there's this big crack in the political party, and which has triggered down to Niama Ekosu Omemu Hanum dia, then we don't have a true leader. We only have a leader. That's it.
You can't predict people's thoughts. In fact, MPP chairman Ekas Okosra Alan the day before, on any dinkomo, Alan was in high spirit. One chere science beer chere say or betene ho free a year MPP.
So
we are humans. How do you
don't they have intelligence report? The only intelligence report they have is to go after journalists, use them the security agencies to harass people. Is that the only intelligence news or things that they will get? No. You are a leader. And you are what in them now? How do you pick it? What is the approach? Me can say, Papa, no, on your true leader, because a true leader, when you are going for an election, now when him say, all eyes are on you, all that you need to do is to stay neutral. The moment the man voted, and I'm going to say he's not a true leader. Their presidential primaries, Oko headquarters Koto Nabano, them who say he's not a true leader. Because say no, who say, Wonanka no kesi, where Jatu say Nieman Kuyi. But there's going to be a leader who is going to take us to the promised land, of course. And no answer I'm not crying the members later. But ask yourself, say, you being there to vote, you should have said, because I want a leader to lead us, no, I will not cast my vote. I will stay neutral. I will abstain. President Kufuor did that. Did we see any cracks? In those days, people were saying he was supporting Alan. But there was no breakaway. But this
Alan
time around,
almost broke away. And
but when he was a leader by then, what happened? What happened? Because he was a true leader. He was able to calm nerves down. He was able to hold ceasefire. But in this case, a leader who can say, to hell with you. But hey, people have heard a lot of people say on the vote here back. Do you know the number of people are odeko? In election,
but openly, President and declare the support for BR.
When declaring support for BR. But uti any statement or ye and rana, not just say or your penny. Near maybe a akokoso. A few individuals want to hijack the party they all toiled for. Clearly tells you, say, there is something going on. And me, baby, I am not a member of the MPP. I'm not a member of any political party as we speak now.
Yeah.
But I can tell you for a fact to say, sequence leading to Nientia Ama Papano wa resign. Eye baby. Niedi kan watch Jako ba out to be kind. Say no energy minister. Me wa. Deals be so those people who are in control, who are in affairs of the presidency, those people who sign letters and what have you. But you see, Ghana for say who say near Ebeko Biano, I just saw 1 week near Jaika. Inti yembisemu questions bibri. Inti ama impanyifua wobu omenu debia wofa entra. Because when you say Ghana for the Enyaye and Sam Nebape, we'll forget about it and move on. But this is the time as you hold our leaders accountable for whatever they say or tell us. But bisa say in some trouble. In some year papa kai a leader ya to a sense where in humpo efi abatunu. Obi em bisa no questions bia. Sisi ya papa kuku da muan. When we talk about MPP, or say young patriots, or no nana or your own president, to extend say what the neighbor is already president. But in maybe na who say no, ne time on swing or relaxing. But bisa who say at then such a person we decide say why then why you wefi amanyokunu. Inti name Crawford on one shot says don't you think say they still have a support? Name Crawford on one started 1992. Don't you think that those people are followers? And they look, yes, I think it is about time we call speed a speed. The party is in trouble. The MPP party is in trouble. And when the party is in trouble, Ghana's trouble doubles. Because instead of them to take care of what is happening currently, the economic crisis and in Niamey Kosono, they are going to have enough time to be able to resolve their bedroom issues before coming out. And by the time they come out, most people are dead. And anything I make us see, wongenya asem na wongenya no, a fake crime never be affected Ghana for more. Because in a few days to come, ubete tinsema bekoso. Na say ye wo memu ha na this is what we are going to be seeing before 2024 election year. Then we have a problem. But you see, we say utu ejiramuafo no na ore eyeden wo ka kire
na utu momone
sofo Alan watu nenum tuo na made baby and I'm telling me mouth as say I saw it coming.
Okay.
But Obinsu baby says after all maybe a 208 the same scenario, the same thing happened. And Bisa who say did somebody resign? Is he also a true leader? So for me, the party doesn't have true leaders. They only have leaders. Because Ononso Adia Wayeno, Emma baby Ametina will say he is not also a true leader. Because in the near future, he can also separate people. So I say, Senka, who say president in a true leader, then you take advantage and become a true leader. Sit. After all, Monko election, 200,000 people are going to vote. The results might change. You can decide to do extra campaign. And when you do any extra campaign, who knows? You might win.
You just mentioned intelligence. Maybe an intelligence actually say,
well,
he may not win.
And you see,
the resources now say was our delegating you. I don't know friendship in national campaign.
And the resources, you know what is the proof said in national campaign he's going to win? What is the proof?
He believes someone he can be a kingmaker.
I mean, in this country, excuse me to use my language, but the other political parties are not serious. I keep saying they are not serious. Me, I was a member of the PNC, but because of they are not being serious, that's why I left. I will not hide that fact, because if you all claim say you have the same ideology as Nkrumah, why do you split? Why don't you come together to become a formidable force and throw away NDC and MPP? Now this man is come MPP. He's saying for him he has different ideologies and he has different vision for this nation. You have become you can say trade minister for almost 16 years. Mewa enti 16 years ni nyina now ye what can it
trade minister
no. Then I would buy a Ankoyi. We say one district, one factory is a baby project. How many factories do we have or can we boast of as a nation as we speak? Even the ones that we were having away. You understand? And so for me, I see it as say it's the same old story. The same solutions we are trying to find now. We keep bringing the same people to come and give us more problems. And this has been the problem we are having as a nation. Because we are only self-centered. If Alan is not self-centered, he wouldn't have resigned. He wouldn't. Somebody who is not self-centered and who's okay, I'm following the masses. The party belongs to all of us. Okay, if even I'm not able to win, I know if my party comes to power, I am still a member of the party. Why would I tell people, say, Medi, I am breaking away, form a movement, and then people to join? Hey, those who are joining the movement, it is up to them. But for me, where I sit, I see, say, it is about time we throw our constitution away and make certain changes in it. Ebema, even the Nananum will take more advantage of the ruling of this country. Because, look, Nananom sit with the people. When there's an issue, they go to Nananom. What do the Nananom say? They can't say anything because the constitution says Nananom cannot be part of the politics in our country. But when a politician needs a vote, oko Nananom nanso, no oko kacho nsi, money microphone kasa no want to abamai. Wakasa no to abane mamu wia one street ko amu meye, one school dan monye, one a hospital monye, na mudi won aye form. Inti obi nam ni baby a o say nana no ka se mentoma party A, nana no se mentoma party B. And so our constitution itself is not helping us as a nation. And people has taken advantage of the constitution and loopholes in a they have capitalized on it. And what did he say? In the ama of money mobile sorry no didn't say
Rashid Semi Musa.
Yes.
Or see if you have resigned from the PNC because they are not serious, isn't it the same for Alan? He may also have resigned because he feels that the MPP is not serious.
Well, when I resigned, I didn't say I was going to form a movement.
No,
I'm advocating say we should change our constitution to make sure say the ordinary citizen enjoys.
Alan said what we need now is not a new political party but a new leader.
And so he thinks he's a true leader.
Yes, he's the new leader now. Oh man.
For me, I think say the country needs young, energetic, somebody who has what it takes to carry everybody along and not the old men again.
Where do you categorize Alan?
Alan is an old man.
Okay.
He's more than 60 years.
Yes.
So is he still a youth? Obama, Odin Fianya is not a president. We saw what he did. Anambwa, Papa J, Obed taking over, no Odin Fianya. You see, when they grow, it's not like Obi and you, but when you grow, excuse me, your brains also comes back as a kid. Inti niya maybe awo bian, and say mofra sam na oye. Inti mekra de enka obi awo twamu 50 years ago and say mani the president of Ghana.
Hey.
Oh yes. Because onya twamu 50 no or retirement age. Inti say oba moja shew be na wonu mu a obetumi di akenya no ho. I'll rally the youth behind him. Take over the destiny of the young ones. And you get a young one or a young person trying to champion the cause of somebody or meanwhile, we are in the computer age. Smart. We have seen it. So what is our problem? Policies are our policies are 70s. And when you copy a policy in 70s, it becomes a problem in 80s. And we all know the 80s problem. Inti senya abanyo tusui, it is a copied program. And I will tell you what some of these copied programs are. And that copied program in some years, and now Wababe pasty in 20th century and now 2020 and thereabout. And so we are facing the problem as we speak. Planting for food, Operation Feed Yourself.
Yes.
Veranda Boys and Girls. NAPCO. You see the point? And so you ask yourself, say, all these things.
Veranda Boys and Girls.
You understand? So that you just go and buy a Chinese phone, and then still you decide to tell the whole world to say you change the phone by changing the cover or the housing. Forgetting say when it rings, it's the same Chinese tone that will come out. When it rings, it's the same Chinese tone that will come out. Inti bisa who say policies na ya copy fiti am is the same policies na ya baby paste. One district, one factory, and in Asifo. These are all old policies. And ask yourself, has it helped us as a nation? It hasn't. Until for me, I think say, Ura Alan, yes, wako. On to me some Amirekyi in Bekesi, Asemna Mekane Meboa. And no crowd in Kayempene. na yemano me the wishing good luck and wherever he's going. But some of us there will advocate say we don't need an old person to lead the movement. Movement are always led by young guys, and so we should go with the young people who are ready to lead this nation. For me, I say when I become 55, I will not even do politics. I will not even venture to take any position in politics because that is the time I think I have to sit back and advise the youth on what to do. But when the 60, you are now a friend you want to become a member of parliament. To do what? What do you 70? You want to become a president. For what? Sure. And you be workers is 60, you have to go on retirement. It is only in politics when you are even 90, you can still become a politician and still have a position.
The US president is
and I'm saying it's only in politics. But Zanka Oye Juma as a civil servant, he's on retirement.
Yeah.
And so why is it that you are a civil servant when him say who the 60 why do you know akofom and to go on retirement na obi fufromra. But when the person is 60, a friend yadi omano why would the person be able to carry all those load? Who made answers are load no? What is 60? 50 no went to me answer. 60 na say what na say. Now tna wa bra na say. Now the one na no di agoru. Sam mre ni mo na why you say open say ubedi president. Now ubedi then na wait me aye. Then I wait me aye. So I don't support the old people becoming president. I don't at all. Just sit back, advise, and see what the young ones will also offer to this nation. Because the policies you are all bringing are copy and paste policies. And these two parties, all the policies are copy and paste policies.
Okay. Anyway, you have heard the other leg of the conversation. Nana, Ntow na twetwen komo ene no pay Ghana monyosem ne ho nsensem ya or political activist. Na personal age natural healthcare akomam ha diabetes wode no stroke dura na dwa huntimi na bacho wode no condition asthma so wode no BP no na wasoro stomach ulcer ni nyina wokwa obeboa wo use natural supplement free US and the treatment wo omo asoye ye me pa cho nkran ha wo La Paz Nyameche Junction Crown Prince School na chiri ho no mo a amama nkama sem yesi ne frigade ema yade nka wonto ho da for any personal natural healthcare wate na kwaje wa yaresa we are saying medicine di adanse 055 77 38 555 055 77 38 555 and 0268 477 660 nane womo eni nkomo enano pay action plan real estate action plan real estate action plan real estate omo nsase ododowa kaso afete ningo Chopoli, a wonyina upe full plot wa eye 25,000 Ghana cedis, half plot eye 15,000 Ghana cedis, quarter plot eye 10,000 Ghana cedis. Owo binso ewo teacher mante and wo bi waka so afete ojo. Full plot ni 15,000, half plot ni 10,000, quarter plot ni 8,000. Owo binso ewo kaso dominance. Full plot ye 16,000, half ni 8,000. Quarter no ye 5,000 and wo bi ewo pokuase ene pram full plot no ye 50,000 half no ye 25,000 and a quarter no ye 15,000 ubetimi atuan within 6 months any 1 year and so action plan real estate ebe ya onkrata nyina account the amount suonin kanea wasase no so adaye kama wone ewo kasoa opposite the Takoradi station no Ablikuma Joman so or Tola Block Factory naturally wa fre 055 48 60 677 0554 86 0677 and 0547 81 2084 na any one any nkomo ene no pay enti along the line no na o reference president no okase yes, so he is the first to admit to say enyoma enkoye, but trust them people say umbe new leader or beba who will take us from this quagmire we find ourselves in.
You see, President Akufo-Addo, he has failed some of us. Yes, big time, especially Duduna Ifisro. We're failing. She unim so kasa asem no. Na oyubia. Se na be die chi no ne hina.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
So no so contest bi. Aka how many years na we in 10 of office na ba. Say about 1 year.
Afene bosume kakra.
Nti ohun say we failing no. Esanko friend vice president. We say Bawumia send me hu niam no dey take over. And let's see what you can also do. Because on also look around this, he has a vision for this nation.
Yeah.
Even though no vision or cannot, it doesn't reflect in his campaign slogan. Because I don't see why you can become a president and you just tell us it is possible without telling us anything. All that you can tell us is that it's possible. What is possible? It's possible, say, Okombe to me adieng. It's possible, say, ahochiri betumi aba. It's possible, say, you betumi akofa sky train aba, you betumi $2 million. And so you find yeshi. It's possible, say, betumi akofa drones aba, and so drones na yedi beba no, yehu baby akofa. It's possible, say, bia, loro kwanga, musi mbe yedi nina no, yentumi ntuyaso. So, what is possible?
And Crofosses say the only delegate in a kasa. We na so we ni no oba into main one, and when you be share the busa for message and kasa.
Debbie. Why a vice president? Niema ekosu nyina no unimbi. You are the head of the economic management team. Unless of course Obeka Jensi or no name no, he is not. He is the chair of the police council.
Yes.
When it comes to security in some bambo hunsem or memoha, is it good to write home about? There are question marks. When it comes to the economy, I know the Bobo to extend say a whole governor of Bank of Ghana. Atna si aya hwehang ma ya boka ka ya boy bi si da unim ni enti aya boka no menua unim say the oversight responsibility of the governor or the Bank of Ghana is to make sure say what the sikabema various banks na many we nyina ye save wo ho na won so won anya sika no de bia man anambwa but a whole governor of Bank of Ghana onu nya sika na not the ama a bank not so no. You see, on no more non fankogu bank. And yet they about for the go on them. That is how come the money ended up in people's houses. Because at the end of the day, no, Pande say, Oshe says he can't call bank, no, he can't call bank. Rather, no, end up with the chair of the economic management team, including the finance minister, and then the presidency. They take control of what is happening. Inti then the basic or memoir. Ense kromo eske ni ha. Sika wa hapa. Ba sika no akoshem krofu bi mpase and what did they be so. That is the reality. And for a vice president to sit aloof and not comment on it, no. Now Asaba Bejina will say it is possible. I don't see what is possible. So you get the reason why I'm saying say not possible, no canon. To me, it doesn't make sense. It is just the usual talk. Because if it is possible, let it be possible, say, Yanika or Memuha. Let it be possible, say, the economy is working well. Let it be possible, say, even with this Russia and Ukraine war, any COVID in Nasefono, Amambe Brena has been able to be back on track. It is possible, say, Petro, baby Eduno, a bit to me as Aba, Ebia, 10 cities and I say 15 cities. It is possible, say, $1, bet to me Abba do 5 cities. Then I can believe you say it is possible you can become a president in future. But it is not possible for you to be going around and be speaking to delegates and be promising and at the end of the day, no, you're back to square one. And it's in say, let us not waste our time on leaders. We should rather focus on true leaders because all of them are not true leaders. All of them are not true leaders.
And obviously, under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to you, Nadia, we've not experienced anything a bit me aka say a true leadership na a chance ye free ni fie the political party na transcend the two kwanya offer so the bu oman
including our state institutions or ballroom and pipemu state institutions oh yes of course
ABT said
electoral commission ABT said judiciary service ABT said police service all these institutions there are confusion tell me say if there are no confusion in the history of this nation for once we have NDC lawyers and MPP lawyers are we safe as a nation no where do we go when we have a problem where do we go? And you see, sometimes when you speak the truth, somebody somewhere will sit down and say, Papa, the way of Kasane, Yantenasi. But that is the reality on the ground. Shania Electoral Commission, Shania Kosovo. Do you think that the people working there, they are happy? They are make institutions a work room in Miribi now they give us audit reports quarterly. They don't wait for Auditor General to invite them at Paku. But Ubeshano not daily graphic moon in Asefono. When was the last time I under this leadership? When was the last time you saw it? And all the institution heads, are political heads. And near President Bekes Wanyano, that is what they do. At the Intina, Niema Koso, Amanfo are complaining, and he has decided not to talk about it. If you are a true leader, let it reflect in the actions. Let it reflect in whatever you do. Chieftaincy issues, there are problems everywhere, every part of the economy, every part of the various sections of this country, there is crisis. Banking, there's crisis. Schools, there's crisis. Sorry if you cry, there's crisis. They say, what you moderate a crana, confusion. So where are we going? Where are we going? Enti bisa who say oba no dem pote pana why ya you betumi tagging as a true leader everywhere unia mebua ka chem se mebua
the free SHS aba
or the buy or come dem ofrey me ti hey na me nim say nne as I say me small girl oku school
isa
me Canada because what buy no ye bisa won was wonim da obeko school until all of a sudden no what say I say woku school doesn't make sense. Emra yeku school. We plan. Say you can't even plan for 3 days. Simply because by the third day now we're planning na bibia asay. Ubetumi akọ marketing there. Ukita 500. The next day no what is that same 500 ne kwa. Niama na wo turn and run untumi santon ochina. And I want to miss Anton in it. Intino, where are we heading towards? Shobebia ye inflation akwakudu. Shobebia akwakudu. $1 me no ka say ngo emise ngo fango oil what to okrom how nanso yentumi process ene yakofo bi say onomra no me process meanwhile no ya eto tema oil refinery ya yen tema storage refinery and at storage center enti won a wafa won say they are the board a wash institutions in so no. What do they do? What do they do? Enti say Alan Abekasa na ye mubinu enye enwanwa krada because near kosono I don't think say we have a true leader. And I'll continue to hammer this all the time.
Okay.
I'll continue wherever I find myself. A true leader doesn't separate. Look at the chieftaincy issues going on in this country. To a sense, Wakako elective National House of Chief of Penyin Krana, there's confusion.
I
mean, Woko moderator, there's confusion. And where else isn't confusion? Where they coming and I catch them? Where they catch them? Even Mukum Sancho for Kra, Mokako Chusu, more president Kra, there was confusion. And so why? Do you want to tell us what the institutions now? Wankasa, Ubabedi president, who say, if for this nation to grow, institutions must work. And we need to be citizens and not spectators. Now we are more than spectators. If the spectator aspect of it, they say yada. Because here Kashwe cry yada wedding ubiti. Look at the lawlessness going on in this country. easy won catch you see dwumadi a oba bedi no ere mmoa yen nti yen na oba be ya mayen yen sanya yepe wo se menti bi da simply because enyame no na ye di usi so president no di usi so no wantumi amfre na nka nkyeresi yade we yi ena wa hwa na amanfo boka hwe amanfo kiw insuto na amanfo na mu obi fi mangwase esoko ekropon ekoye registration a fiti mangwase ekura bi owo no befa moto ada say odebesi tinkon to adoso because we nya straight car enko ekropon nti tinkon to adoso ohono nkwa to hono wo 25 from adoso to ekropon here 10 cedis that makes it 35 in and out here 70 who now here 2 guarantors are one thing now 70 times 3 no be do ekrabia odo abrubefu o ha need daily sales all your cry and you are subjecting the ordinary poor people into this and you want to tell me say we have 2 leaders no
okay nana
Arase.
I know what's abesra you. I know what's abesra you.
Mati wada Roma. Da mbe friend bia no. Beba na yedi nkomo.
Mati. Yam fa na de ne ensia nti say the producer aka. Oso obepede amount. Na che say ya ye ne sa kama. Anapa me na Ntow. Amirekyi ana edi enkomo oye political activist ye de besi hanom anopai na afi no me ne na Male Estate and Construction atwa so ama na